a very important message tonight. Please stop smashing your Keurig coffee machines.
What the is happening here? Why is Sean Hannity, the most recognizable face on Fox News, begging his viewers to stop smashing their Keurigs?
Hope you're happy, Keurig.
It's a weird story, and it's what happens when the loudest pro-Trump voice on Fox News decides to go full conspiracy theorist.
This is news, information, and truth. I promise you can't get anywhere else in the media.
If you are lucky enough to not know who Sean Hannity is, think of him as Trump's permanent spokesman on Fox News.
President Trump, he's moving very fast to fix the country and keep his promises to you, the American people.
It's kind of a running joke at this point. Trump could nuke the rainforest, and Hannity would be like,
President Trump, once again, doubling down on draining the swamp.
That diehard loyalty has made Hannity one of Trump's favorite media personalities.
You have been so great, and I'm very proud of you.
But it's also turned Hannity into cable news's biggest conspiracy theorist. Because as Trump's White House has been hit with bigger and bigger scandals, Hannity's had to turn to wackier and wackier stories to distract his viewers. Come on, man, I'm doing my job. Hannity's favorite conspiracy theory is his deep state shtick.
The deep state. Deep state leaks. Deep state that has been leaking on you.
The belief that government agents are secretly conspiring to sabotage Trump and remove him from office.
An unelected part of your government looking to overturn the results of a duly elected president.
That's long been a talking point for conspiracy theorists like Alex Jones.
We're in a war with the deep state.
But Hannity has brought it mainstream.
They're planning a hot coup. The soft coup's the buildup.
A soft coup is underway.
They're a clear and present danger running around inside our country.
And what is becoming now a clear and present danger.
Now Sean Hannity has said what I've been warning you of, word for word.
Hannity's also been a major promoter of the Uranium One story.
The corrupt Uranium One deal.
It's a conspiracy theory that claims Hillary Clinton helped sell uranium to the Russians in exchange for donations to the Clinton Foundation. It's a batshit theory that's been debunked repeatedly, including by Fox News.
The accusation is predicated on the charge that Secretary Clinton approved the sale. She did not.
But that hasn't stopped Hannity from peddling it. According to one study, Hannity spent 3.5 hours on the story over the course of 3 weeks. If you're ever standing in front of a graphic like this, it's probably time to reevaluate your life choices. There's a ton of other Hannity conspiracy theories. The Clinton email stuff.
These are very serious crimes.
Saying James Comey should be arrested.
Comey's possible criminal conduct.
Accusing Robert Mueller of trying to protect Hillary Clinton.
There's no way the American people can trust Robert Mueller to investigate anything Russian related.
Grow up, man. Hannity is now the leading conspiracy theorist on cable news, and there's data to prove it.
My name is Alvin Chang. I'm a senior reporter at Vox. I was interested in how Sean Hannity used conspiracy theories on his Fox News show. I went to Reddit's conspiracy forum, and I wrote a computer program to get the top 1,000 posts. I categorized what the conspiracies were about, and I came up with about 100 different conspiracies that I could search transcripts with. I went through 2 years of TV news transcripts. When we looked at the data, it turns out Hannity far and away mentioned conspiracy theories more than every other news program by a wide margin.
Don't think this is a coincidence.
Hannity's not just your typical right-wing pundit anymore. He's moving into Alex Jones territory. And unsurprisingly, Jones has noticed too.
I love it. The Sean Hannity show is now the Alex Jones show.
But unlike Alex Jones, who uses conspiracy theories to sell survival gear and bogus male supplements,
we have developed the ultimate male vitality supplement.
Hannity uses conspiracy theories to protect Trump, to distract away from stories that damage the White House.
I charted out when he brings these up over time, and it seemed like conspiracy theories were mentioned most when Trump was going through some kind of scandal.
None of that is related to President Trump. None of it, zero, is related to his campaign.
If you look at how much Hannity mentioned conspiracy theories in those times, they're spiked, and they're related to the news of the day. They're related to the scandals that the Trump administration is going through.
Fox's best defense of this stuff is that Hannity isn't a real journalist. He's an opinion host, so what he says doesn't really matter. But that distinction between news and opinion is rarely clear on Fox. Look at the way Hannity introduces these segments about Uranium One and the deep state.
Explosive new evidence in what is becoming the biggest scandal, or at least one of them in American history. Now,
it's hard to tell that this is opinion, right? It looks just like a news segment. And though Hannity sometimes denies being a journalist,
I'm not a journalist, I'm a talk show host.
He's recently taken to calling himself a serious reporter.
I'm a journalist, but I'm an advocacy journalist. I also do journalist work.
I have soft hands. More importantly, advertisers don't care about that distinction. Two conspiracy theories in particular have spooked Hannity's advertisers. In May, Hannity started peddling the story that former DNC staffer Seth Rich was murdered after leaking emails from the DNC to WikiLeaks.
Now, if true, this could become one of the biggest scandals in American history and could mean that Rich could have been murdered under very suspicious circumstances.
It was bullshit from the start. PolitiFact rated it pants on fire, Snopes debunked it, even Fox News retracted its article about it. But Hannity continued, spending segment after segment suggesting that Clinton operatives were somehow involved in Rich's murder.
If this is true, this blows the whole Russia collusion narrative completely out of the water.
It got so bad that Rich's brother begged Hannity's executive producer to stop him, writing, "We appeal to your decency to not cause a grieving family more pain and suffering."
And I am not backing off asking questions, even though there is an effort that nobody talk about Seth Rich.
Major advertisers like Cars.com pulled their ads from Hannity's show, and eventually Hannity backed down.
Out of respect for the family's wishes for now, I am not discussing this matter at this time.
But on Twitter, he promised he'd keep looking into it, saying, "I am closer to the truth than ever. Not only am I not stopping, I am working harder." A few months later, Hannity spooked advertisers again, when Alabama Senate candidate Roy Moore, who Trump endorsed, was accused of multiple cases of sexual misconduct, including child molestation. Hannity came to his defense.
How do we ascertain what happened 38 years ago? None of us know the truth of what happened 38 years ago. Do people do it for money? Do they do it for political reasons? Is that more common than people would think?
Oh, definitely.
They will lie to make money.
That prompted another wave of advertiser panic, including from Keurig, which pulled its ads from Hannity's show. And this time, Hannity lashed out. He retweeted a video of one of his supporters smashing their Keurig machines, tweeted a 2015 article about Keurigs being covered in mold, and suggesting he'd give free coffee makers to the best videos of people smashing their Keurigs. Eventually, Hannity backed down again.
Please stop destroying your coffee machines.
But not before advertisers like Volvo and Realtor.com suggested they might pull their ads too. Everything about this story is so embarrassing. Masculinity is a cage. Fox knows Hannity is a problem too. They care about their right-wing audience, but they care more about ad revenue. Conspiracy theorists scare big companies. It's why Alex Jones has to sell male vitality pills. It's why Glenn Beck's show ended despite him having pretty good ratings. Now, Hannity is testing the network's limits. And once again, Fox has to figure out if the conspiracy monster they created is worth the damage they're doing to their bottom line. Thanks for watching. Remember to follow Strike Through on Facebook. Come on, man.